45 supporters doing this. But reading, writing, and arithmetic are competing with more and more racist rhetoric on U.S. college campuses, a news report finds. Lately, Nazi signs have been appearing on college campuses, and it's been trending higher in the recently completed academic school year, according to the Anti-Defamation League, a report published on Thursday. That follows a major spike in documented cases of Nazi flyers, stickers, posters, and other material in the 2017-2018 academic year, the hate watchdog group said, and it's only getting worse. The just completed spring semester saw more extremist propaganda on campus than any preceding semester, with 161 instances on 122 different campuses across 33 states and the District of Columbia. Occurrences of white supremacy propaganda in non-college settings also spiked with 672 instances in the first 5 months of 2019. That's all because Cheeto's president is encouraging this. The recent surge in college campuses points to greater efforts within hate groups to recruit young, impressionable minds, while their overall increases reflect a political climate where white supremacist rhetoric is increasingly tolerated, which is usually within 45's base is where it's tolerated. There's no doubt that these extremists feel emboldened when they've become suddenly present in the public conversation. White supremacist groups are working social media to push their message to the masses, and in turn have achieved a level of influence in the political discourse not seen in decades. Well, that's 45's base for you. Some elected officials are echoing white supremacy messages and retweeting their memes. Greenblatt said that their phasing, he said, has literally become staples of discussions on cable talk programs. In 2017, 45 was criticized for not denouncing white supremacy immediately after a deadly crash in Charlottesville, Virginia that killed somebody. Days later, he added that there were some very fine people on both sides. The ADL report documented 313 cases of white supremacist propaganda on college campuses between September 1st of last year and May 31st of this year, all of them stemming from organizations associated with what's known as the alt-right movement. That's because the Republicans are white supremacists. That's why. There was a 7%. There's been at least a 7% increase from the previous academic year, when there were 292 cases, according to the ADL. The 2017-2018 tally marked a 77% increase from the previous academic year. In the 2018-2019 academic year, California saw the highest number of instances of on-campus white supremacy propaganda with 58. That was followed by Kentucky with 22 and Oklahoma with 19. Greenblatt said university presidents and campus leaders need to speak out swiftly and strongly when white supremacy propaganda shows up on their campuses. He also called for increased training for campus officials tasked with responding to bias incidents so they can recognize what they're looking for. So what they should do is call all Trump supporters to the office, and that will tell you how to basically tell them to knock off this white supremacy shit.